least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Now batting, Michael Brantley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pereira's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pereira arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys.
And they get him trying to swipe a base. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in now for Philadelphia as Dribble Cabrera. First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's out.
A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Up next will be Nick Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez scoops it up, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hard hit at third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. They're trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for the Phils, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Wilson Ramos.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Settling in now, Scott Kingery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Martin. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Williams is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Leonis Martin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. Hit on the ground to third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Popped him up. Kingery takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. He had a 0 in the hit column. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing. That one hit him. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. No balls and 1 strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a strike. In his career, Brantley has just over 1,000 base hits in his career to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Gomes at second. Lindor on at first with 2 down. On the ground to the right side. Santana's got it. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line towards center field. Martin is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Down the first baseline, Alonso is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Lindor has got it, and the side is in now for Cleveland. Jose Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman, Jose
First
Ramirez.
pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he's a little... Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's the Phillies DH, Justin Bour. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way on the ground. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Is that? Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez over to his left, and he's retired 1 away. Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Kingery backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Leonis Martin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Martin is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Chisenhall is there. 1 down. And in steps Scott Kingery. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Carlos Santana 0 for 2 for him to this point. Kluber steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at-bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
3-1 to Yan Gomes. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Popped him up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Indians' left fielder. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Another full count pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Brantley at second with 2 down. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits to this point. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hit hard on the ground at third. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. 1 run scored, and he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. 0-2 to Alonso. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect so.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
2-2 the count. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready now, Ronnie Chisenhall. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Tapped down the line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Leonis Martinez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to first. Gloved by Santana, and he is out on the tag. So striding in, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Chopped toward the second baseman. To his right, Ramirez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, Justin Bohr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat, 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And this is low, ball 1. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Pat Neshek is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams over to his right. And that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And in steps Scott Kingery. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. set, and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Hmm. 3-2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The next 3-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now a crowd announced that a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Count remains at 0-2. Philly down to their last strike. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys...